Welcome back to BT. Today's National Train Your Brain Day. Our brain quite literally has an impact on everything we do and shapes the way we see the entire world. We are so excited to have world-renowned brain coach and New York Times best-selling author Jim Kwik in studio. Jim, welcome to the show.
So good to be here, Sid. Thanks for having me.
I'm excited about this one. Thank you for joining us. How did you become a brain coach?
So when people see me at events, I'll have 100 people stand up and memorize all their names and do these kind of mental feats. But people are surprised to learn I grew up with severe learning challenges. When I was a child, I had a traumatic brain injury, and so I was labeled the boy with the broken brain. And at the same time, my grandmother passed of Alzheimer's. So I'm very interested in brain health and helping people have their best brain possible.
At a young age, this became very, very important to you.
Yeah,
obviously.
my inspiration really was my desperation. You know, it was a challenging time. But I realized after doing this for 32 years, coaching people how to have better brains, that they could have better focus, they could have a better memory, that there's no such thing as a good or bad brain. There's a trained brain and there's an untrained brain. And, you know, today we celebrate training our brain.
Your inspiration was your desperation. That's quite the line. Permission to
Thank
steal
you.
that. We'll talk more in the break.
Yeah.
Before we get to some exercises that he's going to have for us, the book.
Yes.
Is it out now?
It comes out in a few weeks. It's Limitless Expanded. The first book was a global bestseller, #1 on Amazon and the entire world, nonfiction. It's all about how to overcome distraction, how to improve your memory, how to read 2 or 3 times faster, and all about brain health, like the best foods for your brain, how to optimize your sleep, and so much more. People can get it at limitlessbook.com, and that's where it's available.
Okay. Now you have a couple of exercises for us. Do you want to? I don't know if anyone told you I might need some training.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I could use a hand here. So where do you want to start?
Yeah. Well, first off, can we stand?
Of course.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right. So I want everyone to do this at home also as well. As your body moves, your brain grooves. So the little exercises you could do to get better focus. So the first one is if you take your hand or your elbow and just kind of touch your opposite knee, and then just go back and forth. Something simple like this before you go into a meeting or before you go take a test at school. These are a company called Educational Kinesiology. It helps to meld your left and right brain. Another one is if you massage your earlobe with your opposite hand, and then the other one also as well.
Simultaneously?
Yeah. And then you
It's a tight jacket.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm trying my best.
And you inhale and go down. Yeah, it's a little exercise. And then exhale, come up. Inhale, go down. Exhale, come on up. One more time. Inhale, go down. Exhale, come on up. And shake out your body. Yeah. So when your body moves, your brain actually grooves. There's a mind-body connection, but there's a body-mind connection. Also, when you move your body, you create something called BDNF, which are brain-derived neurotropic factors, which is like fertilizer for your brain for new learnings. So little things.
How often do you train your brain a day, or do you suggest people train their brain?
Yeah, I think you should train your brain every day, just like you train your body. You know, sometimes with our devices, we get a little lax because it stores all your phone numbers and everything else like that, and should be concerning because we've lost the ability to remember a phone number, a passcode, a PIN number, something we're about to say, something we just read also as well. In fact, reading is to your mind what exercise is to your body. It's one of the best exercises for your brain is to read every single day.
And how much of our brains do most people use? What are the numbers on that?
So it's a myth. Some people think it's 10%, but it's actually a myth. We actually use 100% of our brain, but we just use it differently. Some people, just like we use 100% of our body, but some people use their body more elegantly and with greater levels of fitness. Your brain is like a muscle, and it grows stronger with use. It's like my shirt says, it says use it or lose it. And it's one of the most important things you could do is exercise your body. And also give it novelty, but also give it nutrition. There's certain foods that are really good for your brain, like avocados, good for your brain. Blueberries, I like to call them brain berries, very neuroprotective. Broccoli, olive oil, wild salmon is very good for your brain also.
You're robbing off my wife's diet, which is why she's way smarter than me in every which way.
I love that.
Finally, when people eventually pick up the book, is this more of a general strategy on how to approach brain training, or are there actual exercises in the book as well?
This book is all methodology. It is an owner's manual for your brain. Your brain is your #1 wealth building asset that you have, and the faster you can learn, the faster you can earn. So it's all about, regardless of your age, your background, your career, education level, gender, history, IQ, everybody could get a better brain with little simple things. My last name is Kwik, so it's full of these quick tips to be able to master your mind. Absolutely.
Writes itself. Where can people find you online?
Social media, please take a screenshot so I can show my family. It's at Jim Kwik, Kwik. We're going on a global book tour right now, and limitlessbook.com.
Joe, it's a pleasure.
Sid, thank you very much.
Thank you for coming by.